Good afternoon, guys. This is Cobb from Grimmer Prepper. I got a little bit of a special treat for you guys today. This is a flashlight review, but not just one flashlight, but three. I got these sent to me from my friend Ben at Living Survival, and these are the new Anker flashlights. I believe they're new on the market. So let me turn this camera around. I'll show you some specs about them, and then we'll turn out the lights and I'll show you what these things can do. Thanks for joining me. Okay guys, so this is the first Anker flashlight. This is the LC40. This is a 3 AAA battery flashlight, or you can use an 18650. It has a I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got a protected tail clip. The grip on this is actually really sturdy. Even though the body is kind of smooth, it's actually really firm grip. And it's got a Cree LED light bulb. It has a low, medium, and strobe. No, excuse me. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. It's got a strobe, low, and high. I'm sorry. And then it only gives for the max output, which is 400 lumens for 6 hours. It has a distance of 100 meters, and it has an impact resistance of 1.5 meters, and it has an IPX7 water resistance. So it's a really good little flashlight, and it's got a lanyard, and that's the LC40. Moving on to the LC90. When you first open the box, this is the LC90. It is a massive thrower. One of the first things I discovered when I opened the box was that it had this, which is a charging cable. And I figured that this thing had a recharging capability, but I couldn't figure out where it was. And so, in investigating this thing, you unscrew the tail cap, and that gives you access to the there we go, gives you access to the USB port. Now this is also, I believe, an 18650. Yes, 18650. I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of reading off the cheat sheet here. But this thing also has another unique feature, and this is this tail cap. Before I move on, this tail cap has an O-ring, so that USB port is protected, which I thought was kind of cool. The other cool part about this thing is this will actually move in and out, which means you can narrow the beam. This also has a Cree bulb, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a dome in here, which makes this a really good thrower. Just like the others, it has a lanyard and a protected tail clicky. It has a SOS, strobe, low, medium, and high. Why they have an SOS, I'm not sure, but with the way this is a thrower, I can understand that. Some flashlights I don't understand why they put it there. But its max output is 1400 lumens, or excuse me, 900 lumens. 900 lumens for 6 hours. It has a distance of 200 meters, 1.5 meter impact resistance, and I believe the same water resistance. And you can charge this not only off a wall outlet, but off of a computer as well. So that's the LC 90. And then moving on to the biggest one. This is the most massive one. Let me get it out here. And this is the reason I was kind of confused on the other two, because this is a different battery than the other two. This has a rechargeable 650, which is a much bigger battery. I don't know if you guys. It's got 3 Cree bulbs, and so this one is more of a searchlight rather than an everyday flashlight, because this thing is just absolutely massive. I mean, let me see if I can get my hand in camera. I mean, you see in relation to my hand. I mean, that is just absolutely massive. Just like the LC90, it comes with a charging cable, and as well a USB port. And I forgot to mention on the other one, above the USB port there's a little LED light, and that allows you to see when it's charged. This also, like the 90, has an SOS, strobe, low, high, and medium. And the max output for this thing, and this is why I said the wrong numbers on the last one. This is a 1300 lumen output on high for 6 hours for 250 meters and a 1 meter impact resistance. And this has a, I believe, an IPX9, I believe, water resistance, so it's a little bit higher. So, and on all of them, they all have the same grip, which I found kind of interesting. The whole body of it's smooth, but yet the grip gives you enough purchase on it that you're not going to drop it. So let me shut the camera off, or shut the lights off, sorry, and I'll show you what these things can do. Okay guys, so this is the LC40. This is high, this is low, and that's strobe, which it does really good with all three of those. Moving on to the LC90. That's the SOS, and then that's I believe high, medium, low, and that's strobe. Oh, get you. And then moving on to the most massive one. That's low. Wait. that's low, that's strobe, that's SOS, that's high, and that's medium. So it's plenty bright. And let me take you back to the high. That will light up. I'm pointing this at the ceiling, and it's pretty much lighting up the whole room, pretty much. So that's pretty much how bright this thing is. Okay guys, so that's my review of the 3 flashlights. What do I think of them? Well, they are really remarkable. For a company known for producing battery packs and things like that, they did an awesome job. Do I think they'll hold up? I believe so. I really do. Only time will tell, but I think they're very heavy metal construction, so they're definitely very durable. The 1 meter impact resistance kind of tells me that it's definitely a good flashlight. I want to thank Ben from Living Survival. I appreciate this so much, and I want to thank Anker as well for these flashlights. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate everything, guys. So if you want to check these out, I'll leave a link to the Anker website with each of these flashlights, and in the description box below. And be sure to check the box below for the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I want to thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.